Hey guys, this is Nuclear. This is my first commentary. I got a mic today in the post. So I'm going to be posting a lot more commentaries later on in the future. This is a game on Scrapyard, Domination on Ground War. I start the game off pretty well. I get a grenade over at C. That is a pretty good grenade spot there, and then I get 3 pretty decent quickscopes after it. So I start the match off pretty well. I'm not going to be posting a lot of tactical nuke gameplays, really good kill-death ratio gameplays, because I find it pretty boring. In this game, because of the kill streaks, I think they're really overpowered. The only way you're going to get a nuke or a really high KD is basically to camp. You know, you freaking camp your ass off. So I think it's pretty boring. I've seen a lot of people do that, and I haven't watched them to the end. So I'm going to make the commentaries as enjoyable as possible. Hopefully, you know, I'll correct some jokes, whatever, if I find it, if any come to my head. Yeah, the host. I think the host migration in this game is terrible. Most of the time it doesn't work. Only about 20% of the time it actually does work, and even then it probably picks the same host. It's just shit, to be honest. This guy, Kid Tomahawk, I don't know who he was, don't know who he is, even. Yeah, he sent me a message. I think I open it later, I'm not sure. Yes, this game I'm gonna start commentating. I think this is one take, this commentary, so I apologise for the future if I muck up or anything. That was a nice shot there. That was a collateral wallbang through the wall, obviously. So I like that shot. I kept that in my shots of the week. You probably saw that in week 5. Yeah, I'm going to talk to you a bit about shots of the week. Basically, it's a mini montage I do every single week to keep the subscribers happy. I used to just create montages, and as you guys know, if you're subscribed to me a long time ago, my Call of Duty 4 montage called Earth, which is edited by Wombat took about 2 months to make. It was very long. You know, Will had some problems, I had some problems. So, yeah, and I think it ended up really well, actually. I love the editing on it. Will did a great job. I'll put a link in my description for that video, because it didn't get as many views as it should have done. I wanted to get onto a big channel, it didn't. So, yeah, that was quite disappointing, but what can you do? So, my shots of the week, it's a mini montage every week. I'll put some editing in it, which I think has gotten better, a lot better in the past couple of weeks, especially for Modern Warfare 2. I've watched some tutorials on YouTube, which helped me out a lot. Learn about keyframing, you know, the basic tutorials in Vegas 9. The one thing that is really annoying is my laptop is very slow. It's got an alright RAM, processor, etc. But the videos do lag on Vegas, so I can't play them through. Yeah, so they do lag on Vegas quite a lot, which is really annoying when you're trying to edit something. And it makes it hard to sync to anything. I have to use the arrow keys, which takes ages. It takes about double the time, and I have to, you know, build the dynamic RAM preview, etc. All that shit. So it does take a while. So for my commentaries, I'm probably only going to be posting some good gameplay. Not sure about the KD in this one. I think it was alright. But yeah, basically the thing that I love doing most is, you know, quickscoping, doing all the Grizz shit, 360s. I do like from time to time going try hard mode, getting some good kill death ratio, getting some nukes with a couple of mates online. So you see here, I've sped the clip up quite a lot. This game was about 12 minutes long, and that is just way too long for the YouTube limit. I think it's about 10 minutes, and basically for me talking, I'm not going to talk for 12 minutes about some boring crap. I'll just keep it nice and short. So my main technique to quickscoping, I've been doing it for ages. Did it on COD 4 for a little bit. Basically, it's about reactions and timing. It's all about timing. If you get it accurate, you will do. If you practice and practice and practice, you know it does make a difference. What I do mostly is you see the crosshairs of the sniper. You see the top line and the bottom line horizontal. No, not horizontal, vertical. For fuck's sake. See the first one. Got to get the body lined up with that, and it depends which sniper. I think the intervention. That is what I do with the intervention. You've got to get the lined up with the player. Then it's all about timing. With the Barrett, as you saw just there, I got some pretty nice drag scopes. Basically, if you zoom in and you know you're not going to hit them straight away, you got to drag it to the left or the right. I prefer going to the right. I don't know why. It just feels better. And most of the time, if you get them in the torso up towards the head, it's mainly a one-shot kill. If you get them in the leg, you'll most likely get a hit marker, which is annoying. And that did happen quite a lot for me on COD 4 until I did start getting better, you know, with the M40 and more accurate, practicing a lot more in private matches, etc. So I do recommend that to anyone who's trying to get better at quickscoping. I hope I set a good example in this game. I think the gameplay is actually pretty decent. Get a couple of 5 kill streaks pretty fast. What else to say? Yeah. About my history. I'm gonna be in the next commentary video. I'm gonna talk to you about how I started playing COD 4. COD 4 was really the only game I started playing online. I mean, once you play the first 10 games, you get hooked. And about a year to about 8 months to 12 months later, I looked some videos up on YouTube. You know, all the Grizz fanboys, saw his montages, and I thought, yeah, that's pretty cool. So I started my own, and it gradually developed until then. I joined a clan called NAS, and I will talk to you about that clan later on in my next commentary video. And that was on PS3 as I started out. Hopefully this commentary will be enjoyable for you. Next week I'll get better. I will get better as my confidence gets up. Get some good comments, views. Hopefully I'll get it on the channel or something. And in the future, hopefully I'll get sponsored by Machinima. You know, who knows. Right here I think I'll get a pretty good streak. Yeah, some nice tricks up here. I hate camping. That is the one thing I despise in this game. This game seems to be a lot more camper friendly than COD 4. You know, there's a lot more buildings to hide in. There's a lot more gaps to camp in. It's just pissing me off sometimes. And you know, I do rage quit. Like my good friend Shockwave Remix. Yeah, he does rage quit. Probably on average about every 3 games. It's always fun to play with him. Yeah, so camping. This game is a lot more user friendly. I mean, you've got the death streaks. I do like the idea that they took out the Juggernaut and Martyrdom. I thought they were one of the worst perks ever in COD 4 and just pissed people off so much. So that's a good idea. They took them out in this game. I think that's it. Yeah, thanks guys for the watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'll put some links in the description. Please subscribe to them. They definitely deserve it. And I'll see you guys next week. Cheers.